This video begins with some work we had to get done on our boat. We had found that we tripped shore breakers at all marinas that had upgraded their power to the new GFCI breakers. So far, we had only encountered 3 marinas where we could not plug in due to this problem. But we had been advised that in Florida, a lot of marinas have upgraded due to hurricane damage. Marinas in the U.S. are required to upgrade to the new GFCI standards if they are repairing or replacing existing power posts on the docks. We met Ben Stein of Panbo.com at the AGLCA rendezvous back at Paris Landing and spoke briefly about a plan of attack and agreed to meet in Orange Beach, Alabama in mid-November to work on the boat together. What we had discovered is that the neutrals for Shore 1, Shore 2, and the inverter were all commingled, and we had power leakage. Ben, with a little help from Cam, began isolating, identifying, and rewiring the neutrals to ensure that Shore 1, Shore 2, and the inverted outlets were all separated. A big job that took some time but was well worth the effort and would eliminate the tripping of breakers at upgraded marinas.
We've got your Shore 1 neutral feed from the panel, Shore 2 neutral feed from the panel. One of these is the generator neutral. The other is the neutral to go to your bus transfer on your electrical panel.
Yep.
These 3 are the air conditioning, basically Salon 1, Air 2, and the pump, and then that's their neutral feed. This bottom guy is just a jumper straight across from the inverter out, 110 out neutral, straight to here, and then these are all of the inverted load neutrals.
In addition, we discovered that the indicator lights had also experienced commingled neutrals. Don't forget to check out Lulu's restaurant. The owner is Jimmy Buffett's sister, before leaving Orange Beach. The food was excellent, and you really do have to try a bushwhacker. Once the work was complete, we departed Orange Beach, making our way along the GICW for a 64-mile trek to Fort Walton Beach, where there are free docks that you can tie up to as long as you call the local police department for permission.
So we are underway. We left Orange Beach this morning, probably about 7:30 a.m. And we will be crossing into Florida this morning. Right now we are literally running on the state line. So that is Florida right there. And that is Alabama right there. So maybe you're a little too far to starboard, we're in Alabama, and a little too far to port, and we're in Florida. You have to look on a map. There's kind of a little dipsy doodle around a key.
It was so exciting to see all the wildlife, including diving pelicans, lots of dolphin, and fish jumping. It was a real pleasure to experience, and it will be a highlight of our trip. There are many anchorages along this route from Orange Beach to Fort Walton, and while we stayed at Fort Walton, and it was an excellent stop for restaurants and nightlife, and a short walk to the grocery store, if you love anchoring as much as we do, I suggest exploring the many anchorages that are available along this route.
and we are in Pensacola.
This area was heavily damaged by Hurricane Michael, and many marinas are not ready to receive guests yet. In addition, evidence of hurricane-damaged boats are visible along the route, such as this vessel, which is sadly on someone's property and has presumably been left there for quite some time.
Okay, so this is the mainland, goes around Pensacola Bay. And then over the other side here is Santa Rosa Island.
Once arriving at Fort Walton Beach, we tied up at the T-head on the dock, but did not like the way the boat was secured to the available posts, and ultimately we decided to use one of the slips. While shallow, there was sufficient water for our 42-inch draft boat, even in low tide. There is no power, water, or pump out at this free dock, and you are on your own to dock your boat. But the docks were in good condition and we felt safe, and it was a decent provisioning stop.